of Ames's Antics, welcome to my channel. Hope you're well today because we have another handmade Christmas project to get stuck into, and this week we are having a go at something edible in these handmade roasted almonds, and I have 3 different recipes for you to try out, and these are perfect for snacking on over the Christmas period as well as giving away as gifts in any little foodie hampers. So we have the chili and lime almonds, which are super fiery and perfect for those spice lovers out there. The second one is a smoked paprika almond, which is basically a bit more like a Spanishy tapas feel with a lovely warming spice of paprika. And finally, the third one is a Christmas market favourite with sugar-cinnamon almonds. So if you would like to see how to make all 3 of these handmade roasted almonds, then let's get crafting. To make the chili and lime almonds, you are going to need 1 bag of whole almonds, 1.5 limes for zest and juice, or if you want you can do the juice separate in a bottle that you can buy at the supermarket, 1 egg white, garlic salt, cayenne pepper and chili flakes. Before making the almonds, you want to press play on your favourite Christmas songs. Mine is Last Christmas by Wham. What is yours? And then you want to preheat the oven to a gas mark for 180 degrees Fahrenheit. And then finally line a baking tray with some baking paper, parchment paper, and set aside. You also want to zest the lime, so you want 2 tablespoons worth of lime zest. I did 1.5 limes to get mine, and then you also want to juice the lime, so you need 2 tablespoons of lime juice as well. Add in the egg white to a large mixing bowl, followed by that zest you have just zested, is that the word? I don't know. The peel of the lime, and then follow that by the lime juice as well, and whisk these all together thoroughly. It should go a little bit more foamy looking but not create any peaks. And now it is time to add a bit of kick to the almonds, so you want to add in 1 teaspoon worth of dried chili flakes to the egg white and lime juice mix, followed by 2 teaspoons of cayenne pepper, and finally 1.5 teaspoons of garlic salt to the mix. Give everything a really good whisk together to get everything combined fully and mixed well. Add in the full bag of whole almonds. Now you can pick these up from most supermarkets, and you want the ones that have still got the brown skin on. Though I guess you could do the ones without the skin, but add all these in and then mix it all together thoroughly so that all the almonds are coated in that spicy chili lime goodness. Once everything is coated and soaking up, you then want to place all of your chili and lime almonds onto that prepared baking tray, and making sure that you scrape as much of the juice out as possible so that this can be spread across the almonds. Once you have got the almonds onto the tray, you then want to just spread these out evenly as possible, making sure that everything is flat and there's not too many almonds on top of each other. Obviously, if you are doing a bigger batch, then this may be a bit more difficult to do, but try and keep them so it's all level, if that makes sense. Place the tray of almonds into your awaiting oven and bake for around 30 minutes. It could take a little bit longer depending on your oven, and turn in these halfway through to make sure that all of that lovely juice is getting baked into the almonds, to make sure these are getting mixed up regularly. And like I said, it might take a little bit longer depending on your oven. You will know when they're ready because they go quite dry looking and look like this. And then you just want to let them cool and they are ready to eat or bag up and give away as gifts.
It's an early December morning, no one but we are. We look out the window as it's starting to snow, and I realize as you hand me.
To make these smoked paprika almonds, you are going to need a bag of whole almonds, smoked paprika and regular paprika, an egg white, honey, olive oil and some sea salt. So first, place in the egg white to a large mixing bowl and then give this a good whisk to make it a little bit more foamy and thicker. Add in 1 tablespoon of olive oil to the whisked egg whites. Now I am using extra virgin olive oil here, but you can use any type of olive oil. And then once that is added, just give it a quick whisk together to make sure that they combine. Then add in 2 tablespoons of honey, and I like to add the honey in after the olive oil because when you use the same spoon that the olive oil has been on, it slides off so much easier. So that's a bit of a tip. Do the olive oil first and then add in the honey. And once you've added in the honey, then you want to give the mixture a good whisk together again to fully combine. Then you want to add in 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, and I'm using a hot one here so it gives it a bit of spice, but you could just use regular smoked paprika, and follow this by adding in half a teaspoon of regular paprika, whisking everything together until it is fully combined. Add in a full bag of whole almonds to the mixture, making sure that you mix it all together thoroughly to fully coat those almonds in the lovely smoky sweet paprika sauce. Place the almonds onto the pre-lined baking tray and spread these out evenly. Now this mixture is a little bit more looser than the chili and lime one that we made previously, but it will soak in really well and go nice, gooey, sticky. It is absolutely gorgeous. Finish off by sprinkling some sea salt on top of the almonds, and then it is time to bake the almonds in the oven, again for about 30 minutes to an hour, turning these almonds regularly because there is a lot more liquid on these ones than the previous almonds. And once they are fully baked, they will look a lot drier and be a bit more darker red in colour. So remove them from the oven, allow them to cool, and you can either bag them up or eat straight away, and the smoked paprika almonds are complete.
Well, I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all from the lights to the mistletoe.
For the final homemade roasted almonds recipe, we are going a bit sweeter with some sugar-cinnamon almonds. So you are going to need a bag of almonds, brown sugar, caster sugar or granulated sugar, salt, cinnamon, vanilla extract, and of course an egg white. In a large mixing bowl, place in half a cup of light brown sugar. Now this is roughly 100 grams worth, followed by half a cup of caster sugar or granulated sugar, whichever you have to hand, which is again roughly 100 grams worth. Then add in 1 tablespoon of ground cinnamon, and finally add in a teaspoon of salt. Then give everything a good mix together to make sure all the clumps have come out of the sugar. In a separate bowl, add in the egg white, followed by a teaspoon, that's 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Give the egg white and vanilla extract a really good whisk together. Now you want this to go a little bit more thicker and slightly foamy. You don't want it too thick of peaks, but so that it has thickened. And then combine the egg white mixture with that sugar cinnamon mixture and give that a really good mix together so that everything is combined. It will go quite thick to start with and then will loosen up into a looser paste. Little bit meringue looking, I think. Add in the whole bag of whole almonds to this mixture. Now it does look like there is more mixture than almonds in this, but trust me, it does bake in really nice and go nice and crunchy. So mix it all together so that all of the almonds are fully coated. And then place the almonds on the pre-lined baking tray, spreading them out as evenly as possible. Now this mixture is thicker, so the almonds do sort of stick together a little bit more, so do your best to get these as level as possible. Place the almonds in the oven to bake, and you want to turn the heat down to a very low heat, so mine's like the S/1 here, and bake for about an hour, turning the almonds every 15 minutes or so to fully get them crunchy and coated. And then the almonds are ready to be enjoyed.
The city is covered in snow tonight. Where did my love go? Santa, I'm waiting for him, but he's nowhere inside. And all of the presents are still by the tree. They don't mean a thing till he's here with me. If you know where he is, please give him a ride, and I will wait here by the candlelight.
So there you have how to make your own homemade roasted almonds using 3 different recipes. I think all of these have turned out super yummy, and I have taste tested all of them. Now the chili and lime ones do have quite a kick, so if you are not that much of a fan of a spice that is really hot but do like a bit of spice, I would recommend putting a little bit less of the chili and cayenne pepper in that just to tone it down a little bit. And then the smoked paprika one just really have that nice smoky paprika taste, obviously, and with that honey added a little bit of sticky sweetness, which is just lovely for a snack. And then finally them cinnamon sugar ones are just divine. I made them many years in a row for my edible gifts, and they always go down a storm, so hopefully the other 2 will go down just as well. So let me know what you think of these recipes in the comments below, and whether you make your own roasted almonds or want to give these ones a go. I would love to know, so put it in them comments. And don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up if you have enjoyed it, and check out that subscribe button as well if you are not already subscribed, because there's lots more festive goodness coming up onto the channel in the lead up to Christmas, and then normal videos will hopefully resume with lots of creative and crafty inspiration for you. So be sure to check that subscribe button if you are not already subscribed, and don't forget to hit the notification bell as well, because that will alert you each time one of my videos goes live onto the channel. Check out my blog Ames's Antics, which is linked below, because there's always a ton more information over on the blog for you to check out as well. And with that said, I will see you in next week's video, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day and week, and happy baking. Bye!